What's the best place to go for a winter vacation? Should you warm up? No, you should go to Iceland. Where's the best place to stay? Somewhere inexpensive that you can afford? No, the finest hotel airline miles can buy. This is the view out our window. Is the snow blue in Iceland? No, just outside our hotel. It was pretty chilly in Iceland this time around, and we spent most of our time just doing aimless wanders. This, however, is one purposeful wander. We did want to get as many hot soaks as possible, but I think we only ended up doing one during the whole trip. So right here we're near Tjörnin Lake, and we're on our way to a local swimming pool because we wanted to soak the way the locals soak. It was infinitely cheaper than going to one of the tourist spots like Sky Lagoon or Blue Lagoon, but it was also pretty bare bones. You have to decide what you're into. We paid a small fee, showered in a big room with everyone else and all of their children, and made our way out into the cold and made a beeline for one of the hot tubs. The atmosphere was great, but afforded no luxury. At the lagoons, they're trying to impress you with the aesthetics and also some swim-up bars. Here, no cameras were allowed past the locker room, and soak drinks weren't a thing. We're really happy we did it, and in the future we'll probably do a mix of local pools and tourist spots. After our local soak, we hit this burger joint, which was also full of locals. The food was actually pretty good. Our main event for this evening was a Northern Lights tour, so we met near this concert hall and caught our bus and went on a little chase of the Aurora. They were not visible to the naked eye, but Monica did get some pretty cool shots on her phone. Did we have hot dogs for breakfast this day? It's probably not breakfast time, it's probably afternoon, but if it's our first meal of the day, I guess it is breakfast, and yeah, we did. This was our last full day in Reykjavík, and we just wandered around aimlessly all day and enjoyed being in the city and not having to drive anywhere. So we had a lovely day, but we really did nothing.
never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations, oh. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
Here is the front door of our hotel, and here's a really cool thing. Instead of having to put a dumb paper sign that falls off, you just hit do not disturb or please clean, which is amazing and we love it. You have to put the card in for power, but that's perfectly fine. And then the bathroom is right here. Those are all of our dirty towels, but it's still mostly organized. We loved the bathroom. The lights are on kind of like a dim, like they gradually turn off and on, which is pretty nice. Lovely area. And the shower area is really cool. We'll get to that in a second. We had the accessible bathroom, but that's fine. We liked that the toilet does this because you can clean underneath of it. Not that you need to in a hotel, but like if we were to do this in our house. And the shower was really nice. It has like a rainfall setting and then also the handheld setting, and you can switch between them by doing like one or two right over there. And then just a nice shower area. It slopes down, and a heated towel bar, which is really nice. And it's square instead of round. I really like it, and it's like textured. So, and the ceiling is really cool as well. So we really liked the bathroom. A+ bathroom. We did get robes, but we never wore them. This was an amazing part. Both of our suitcases fit here. Monica has since moved hers. They gave us slippers, which we wore in the room. And I forget everything that's in here. a safe and a do not open. The coffee area comes out like this. We had plenty of coffee and tea. Their tap water is lovely. And the cups and spoons are very cute. I'll show those in a moment. Little ice bucket and whatever. I don't know if anything's down here. Oh, an iron, which we did not use. So, does this open? Oh, an ironing board. So very like sleek, nice storage for everything right there. So if you're not using it, it doesn't look cluttered. A nice little row bench right here, and the TV, which is kind of awkward with the bed, but I mean, we have this amazing lookout. I was gonna fix the bed before I filmed, but I forgot. So pretend like all of those pillows are nicely on the bed, and that's what it looked like. But today's the day we're leaving, so everything is a little bit disheveled. But here's the bed. It's just very nice. Little lights that come out of the side, USB ports in the wall, little nightstands. It was one of the comfiest beds we've ever been in, and it did look very cute when we got here. So again, imagine that those pillows are on it. We moved this table from across the room because the first night we were exhausted and we just sat on the bench and had like a makeshift charcuterie dinner. And here's what the rest of the room looks like. Like I said, it's a little bit awkward to watch the TV from on this bench or on the bed, but it works out. We were not here to watch TV basically, but we did spend a lot more time in the room than we thought, just because we've been here before and we were so tired by the time we got here. We kind of just enjoyed being in this luxury spot. We don't usually get a room like this. That's really, really nice. And then this is our view outside. If you are familiar with Reykjavík, you know that the main shopping street is just like one more block down that way and headed up. It's parallel to this street right here in front of us. So we're in a really, really good area of town. The hot dog place is like a 5-minute walk away. So it's just been really, really nice. And even if we get this hotel again, which we would 100 recommend, it's the Hotel Saga Reykjavík. Oh, and the pond is just at the end of the block this way, which you can't see because of the angle, but it's down there. If we got this again, there's no guarantee we'd have a window looking out like this because we might have an interior room, but this has been very, very lovely. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these double-decker buses here. 2 more things. These are the cute mugs and spoons that we had. And I don't know if I remembered to say that in all of the places we were, Scandinavian style is 1 duvet per person. So everyone gets their own space in bed, but you can choose to, like, you know, creep across borders and snuggle with your partner if you want to. But while you're sleeping, you get your own duvet. Our friends, Angie and Belinda, said it was a game changer for them, and they do it at home now in Canada. So I don't know if it's something we want to adopt, but we can explore.
Quick, what is the best place to...
I can't help it if I laugh when you're